There is a specific sound that happens the moment a doctor says the word cancer. It isn't a sound you hear with your ears. It's a sound you feel in your bones. It's like a vacuum. The air gets sucked out of the room. The doctor's lips keep moving. You see them forming words like stage, protocol, biopsy, and survival rates. But you don't hear them. All you hear is white noise, a high-pitched ringing that drowns out the world. In that split second, your identity changes. 5 minutes ago, you were a teacher, or a father, or an engineer, or a musician. Now you are a patient. You are a file number. You are a diagnosis code. And suddenly, everyone around you, your friends, your family, even strangers, starts treating you differently. They look at you with the face. You know the one, that mixture of pity, fear, and awkwardness. They tell you to be strong. They tell you to fight. They tell you about their aunt who cured herself with kale smoothies. And you are left standing in the middle of a hurricane, holding a handful of brochures, wondering, how do I actually do this? Not the medical part. The doctors handle the chemo and the radiation. But the life part. How do you wake up every day when your body feels like it belongs to a stranger? How do you handle the friend who stops calling? How do you handle the fear that wakes you up at 3:00 a.m.? This video is not about which medicine to take. I am not a doctor. This is about the other asterisk side of cancer, the side they don't put in the pamphlets. We are going to talk about the cancer ghosting. We are going to talk about toxic positivity. We are going to talk about skanxiety. And we are going to give you a roadmap for reclaiming your life, your agency, and your sanity in the middle of the chaos. If you are currently navigating this storm, or if you love someone who is, please hit that subscribe ** button right now. We are building a community here that values truth over platitudes, and you need to hear this because you are not just a diagnosis. You are still you. Let's start with the language. From day one, people will tell you that you are a warrior. They will say you are battling cancer. If you get better, you won. If you get worse, you lost. This metaphor works for some people. It makes them feel empowered. But for many others, it is exhausting, and frankly, it is unfair. Because if you lose the battle, does that mean you didn't try hard enough? Does that mean you were weak? Of course not. Cancer is not a contest of will. It is a biological event. You cannot will a tumor away any more than you can will your hair to change color. So my first suggestion is this. Give yourself permission to drop the shield. You don't have to be brave 24/7. You don't have to be a warrior every single day. Some days, you are just a person who feels sick and wants to watch Netflix in your pajamas. And that is okay. You are allowed to cry. You are allowed to be angry. You are allowed to be terrified. Suppressing those feelings because you are trying to stay positive for everyone else is exhausting. It drains the energy you need for healing. Toxic positivity is real. When people say, good vibes only, they are essentially telling you that your pain is inconvenient for them. Ignore them. Feel what you need to feel. Your emotions are not the enemy. They are the reaction to the situation. If you want to treat it like a war, go ahead. But if you want to treat it like a really terrible project you have to manage or a storm you have to weather, that is fine too. Find the metaphor that works for you *, not the one that makes your family feel better. We live in the age of information. The moment we get a diagnosis, we pull out our phones. We Google stage 3 survival rates. We Google side effects. We end up on forums from 2008 reading horror stories. Stop. This is the most critical piece of advice for your mental health. Go on an information diet. Dr. Google is not an oncologist. Dr. Google is an algorithm designed to show you the most sensational, terrifying content because that is what people click on. Survival statistics are outdated the moment they are published. They are based on data from 5 or 10 years ago. Medicine moves fast. There are drugs available today that didn't exist when those statistics were written. Your cancer is unique. Your genetics are unique. When you read a generic statistic, you are applying an average to a specific individual you. It doesn't work. Instead of Googling, write your questions down. Keep a notebook. Every time a scary thought or question pops into your head, will I lose my hair? Will this hurt my heart? Write it down. Then ask your actual doctor. Ask the person who has your blood work in front of them. If you must search online, stick to reputable sources like the Mayo Clinic, the American Cancer Society, or specific foundations for your type of cancer. Stay away from forums where people are venting. Venting is healthy for them but toxic for you right now. You need facts, not fear. Let's talk about people. Cancer reveals the truth about your relationships. It acts like a filter. Some people you thought were acquaintances will step up and become heroes. They will drop off lasagna, drive you to chemo, and sit in silence with you. But some people you thought were your best friends will vanish. We call this cancer ghosting. It hurts, it feels like a betrayal. But usually it's not because they don't love you. It's because they are terrified. They don't know what to say. They are afraid of saying the wrong thing, so they say nothing. Or seeing you sick reminds them of their own mortality. Forgive them if you can, but focus on the ones who showed up. To manage your relationships, use the asterisk ring theory asterisk. Draw a circle. In the center is you. Draw a bigger circle around it. That's your spouse, parents, or closest friend. Draw a bigger circle. That's close friends. Draw a bigger circle. That's colleagues, acquaintances. Here is the rule: comfort in, dump out. The person in the center, you, can complain, cry, scream, and vent to anyone in the outer circles. You dump asterisk out. The people in the outer circles can dump asterisk out to people in even wider circles. But they must only send asterisk comfort in asterisk. Your mother, circle 2, cannot complain to you, circle 1, about how scared she is. That is dumping in. She needs to dump that on her friends, circle 3. You do not have the bandwidth to manage other people's emotions right now. You are the priority. If someone tries to dump their fear or anxiety on you, "Oh, I'm so worried I haven't slept," gently stop them. "I love you, but I can't carry your fear right now. I have enough of my own." Set boundaries. It is not selfish, it is survival. Let's get into the nitty-gritty, the physical reality of treatment. Whether it's chemo, radiation, or immunotherapy, your body is going to go through changes. Here are the practical life hacks that veteran patients swear by. Asterisk 1. The metal mouth hack asterisk. Chemo often changes your taste buds. Everything tastes like metal or cardboard. Your favorite foods might suddenly repulse you. Suggestion: don't eat your absolute favorite meal right after chemo. You might develop a permanent aversion to it. Suggestion: asterisk use plastic utensils. Metal forks can amplify the metallic taste. Plastic helps neutralize it. Suggestion: lemon drops or tart candies can help cut through the bad taste in your mouth. Asterisk 2. The hydration game asterisk. They tell you to drink water, but water can taste gross when you are nauseous. Suggestion: infuse it, cucumber mint berries, or try electrolyte drinks. Staying hydrated flushes the toxins out of your system faster. It is the #1 way to reduce chemo brain fog. Asterisk 3. The spoon theory asterisk. Imagine you start the day with 10 spoons. Getting out of bed costs 1 spoon. Showering costs 2 spoons. Making breakfast costs 2 spoons. By 10:00 a.m., you might have used 5 spoons. You only have 5 left for the rest of the day. If you go to the grocery store for spoons, you only have 1 spoon left. You cannot go to dinner with friends. Be realistic about your spoons. Budget your energy like money. If you have a big event on Saturday, you need to save spoons on Thursday and Friday. Do not apologize for running out of spoons. Asterisk 4. The comfort kit asterisk. Pack a specific bag for treatment days. Include a very long phone charger. Outlets are never close. Warm socks. Hospitals are freezing. A soft blanket. Hospital blankets are scratchy. Noise-canceling headphones. Hospitals are loud. Unscented lotion. Chemo dries your skin. Lip balm. Making yourself 10% more comfortable makes a huge difference over 6 months. Asterisk 5. The skin factor asterisk. Chemo and radiation wreck your skin. It gets dry, sensitive, and thin. Stop using harsh soaps. Switch to baby products or unscented, sensitive skin brands. Moisturize twice a day, even if you don't feel dry. And sunscreen. Your skin will burn much faster now. Protect it. You are the CEO of your own body. The doctors are your consultants. It is easy to feel intimidated by doctors in white coats. They use big words. They are busy. But remember, they work for you. Asterisk 1. Bring a scribe asterisk. Never go to a major appointment alone. Chemo brain is real. It affects your memory and cognitive processing. When you are stressed, your brain shuts down. You might only hear 20% of what the doctor says. Bring a friend or partner whose only job is to take notes. Ask them to record the conversation on their phone. Ask for permission first, but usually it's fine. You will need to listen to it later when the fog clears. Asterisk 2. The why question asterisk. If a doctor suggests a test or a drug, ask why. What will this tell us? Is this necessary right now? Are there alternatives? You have the right to understand the strategy. If you don't understand, ask them to explain it again. Explain it to me like I'm a 5th grader. There is no shame in that. Asterisk 3. Get a second opinion asterisk. This is not an insult to your doctor. A good doctor will encourage it. Cancer is complex. Different hospitals have different trials, different technologies, and different approaches. Getting a second opinion confirms the diagnosis and the treatment plan. It gives you peace of mind. If your doctor gets offended that you want a second opinion, that is a red flag. You want a doctor who is confident, not arrogant. Asterisk 4. The paperwork monster asterisk. Cancer creates a mountain of paperwork. Bills, insurance claims, medical records. It is overwhelming. Suggestion: get a large binder, use dividers. Labs, scans, bills, notes. Keep everything in one place. If the insurance company denies a claim, do not panic. Denials are often automated. Appeal it, call them, ask for a case manager. Most insurance companies assign a nurse case manager to complex cancer cases. Find that person. Make them your best friend. There is a specific type of fear that comes before a CT scan, MRI, or PET scan. We call it asterisk skanxiety. It is the fear that the other shoe is about to drop, the fear that the treatment isn't working. The week before a scan can be paralyzing. You can't sleep. You snap at people. This is normal. How to manage it? Asterisk 1. Schedule smart asterisk. Try to schedule your scan for early in the morning. That way, you don't spend the whole day dreading it. Ask your doctor asterisk when the results will be ready. Will you call me? Do I have to wait for the appointment? Knowing the timeline reduces the agony of checking your phone every 5 minutes. Asterisk 2. The distraction plan asterisk. Plan something fun for immediately after the scan. A movie, a nice meal, a massage. Give your brain a reward to look forward to, rather than just focusing on the medical procedure. Asterisk 3. The mantra asterisk. Worrying does not change the outcome. The cancer is either there or it isn't. Worrying about it won't shrink it. Focus on what you can control. You showed up. You did the scan. You are doing the work. Breathe. Losing your hair, your eyebrows, or losing weight changes how you see yourself. You look in the mirror and you see a cancer patient. This can be a huge blow to your self-esteem. Asterisk 1. Take control of the hair asterisk. Many people find that shaving their head before it falls out gives them a sense of control. It is less traumatic than waking up with clumps on your pillow. But if you want to keep it as long as possible, use a cold cap. Ask your center about this. Asterisk 2. The wig scarf option asterisk. Go wig shopping before you lose your hair so you can match the color and style. Or embrace the scarves and hats. Or rock the bald look. There is no right way to look. Asterisk 3. Look good, feel better asterisk. This is a wonderful program, available in many countries, that teaches cancer patients how to draw on eyebrows, care for skin, and tie scarves. It helps you reclaim your face. Everyone talks about the treatment. No one talks about the aftermath. The day you ring the bell or finish your last radiation session, everyone celebrates. You're done, you're back to normal. But you don't feel normal. You feel exhausted, you feel anxious, you feel like you were dropped off a cliff. During treatment, you saw doctors every week. You were monitored, you felt safe. Now you are on your own. This is often when the mental crash happens. PTSD is common in cancer survivors. You might have flashbacks to the chemo room. You might panic every time you get a headache. Be patient with yourself. Recovery takes longer than the treatment. If you had 6 months of chemo, give yourself at least asterisk 6 months to feel human again. Your body has been through a war. It needs time to rebuild. Do not rush back to work at 100% capacity. Phase it in. And seek therapy. Talking to a professional about the trauma of what you went through is essential. Survivor's guilt is also real. Why did I make it when my friend in the infusion chair next to me didn't? These are heavy questions. You don't have to carry them alone. Cancer is expensive, even with insurance. Parking fees, gas copays, lost wages. It adds up. Asterisk 1. Ask for help asterisk. Almost every cancer center has a social worker. Their job is to help you find financial aid. There are grants for gas cards, grants for utility bills, grants for copays. Ask to speak to the social worker on day 1. Asterisk 2. The GoFundMe asterisk. There is no shame in crowdfunding. People want to help, but they don't know how. Giving money makes them feel useful. Let them. Asterisk 3. Negotiate bills asterisk. Call the hospital billing department. Ask for a payment plan. Ask for charity care. Many hospitals will write off bills for lower-income patients, but you have to ask. Here is the final truth. Cancer is a detour, a massive, rocky, terrifying detour. But it is not the whole road. You are still the pilot of your life. You can't control the weather, the cancer, but you can control how you fly the plane. You control what you eat. You control who you let into your inner circle. You control your boundaries. You control your mindset. Some days the goal is just to breathe, and that is enough. Some days the goal is to laugh. Some days the goal is to scream. Do whatever you need to do to get to the next sunrise. Listen to your body. Trust your gut. Be gentle with your heart. And remember, you are stronger than you think, even on the days you feel weak. We have covered a lot today. If you are a patient, I want you to know I see you, I respect you, and I am rooting for you. If you are a caregiver, thank you for doing the hardest job in the world. I want to hear from you in the comments. What is the one piece of advice you would give to someone who was just diagnosed? What is the life hack that got you through chemo? Let's build a resource in the comments section that can help thousands of people. Share your story, share your tip. If this video helped you feel a little less alone, please hit asterisk like asterisk and subscribe asterisk. We are going to keep talking about the things that matter. We are going to keep shining a light on the reality of this journey. Stay strong, stay hydrated, and keep going.